The recent trade that sent Luka Dončić from the Dallas Mavericks to the Los Angeles Lakers has raised a significant amount of confusion and frustration among NBA fans and analysts alike. The move sent shockwaves through the league, particularly given the underwhelming return Dallas received for a 25-year-old superstar who is still in the prime of his career. In exchange for Dončić, the Mavericks acquired Anthony Davis, young prospect Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. A deal that many experts are struggling to justify, especially considering Dončić's elite status as one of the top 5 players in the NBA. Mavericks general manager Nico, in an interview with the Dallas Morning News, attempted to explain the rationale behind the trade, suggesting that the team was not only thinking about immediate success but also long-term stability. Harrison stated that the Mavericks had positioned themselves to win now and also win in the future, a sentiment that appeared to underpin their approach to the deal. However, the explanation quickly took an unexpected turn as Harrison shared details about the trade talks between Dallas and Los Angeles. According to Harrison, discussions about trading Dončić began over a month ago and developed through a series of increasingly serious conversations. At one point, Harrison and Lakers GM Rob Pelinka were engaging in light banter about the possibility of a deal, which eventually gained traction over the following weeks. What became evident from Harrison's comments was that the Mavericks had been exclusively negotiating with the Lakers throughout this process. While Harrison suggested that Luka Dončić had given no indication that he wanted to leave or was unwilling to sign an extension, the lack of communication with other potential suitors raises several concerns about Dallas's strategy. If the Mavericks were truly interested in maximizing Dončić's trade value, limiting their conversations to just one team, especially one that was not necessarily the highest bidder, seems like a critical mistake. This left many wondering whether the Mavericks fully explored the market and sought out offers from other teams who could have put together a better package for the Slovenian superstar. To illustrate this point, one need only look at the trade of Mikal Bridges, who was shipped to the New York Knicks from the Brooklyn Nets. Bridges, a talented two-way wing, commanded a massive return from the Knicks, including 5 first-round picks, a swap option, 2 second-round picks, and a package of players. This enormous haul was possible because the Nets engaged multiple teams, driving up Bridges' value through competitive bidding. By comparison, the Mavericks seem to have missed out on a similar opportunity to leverage Dončić's unique value by failing to engage more suitors. Teams like the San Antonio Spurs, Oklahoma City Thunder, and others could have been prime candidates to enter the bidding for Dončić, given their draft capital and roster flexibility. Instead, Dallas made a trade with just one other team, and they accepted a deal that many view as modest. This raises the question, was the rush to trade Dončić driven by the belief that the Mavericks were on the verge of losing him? Harrison cited the looming potential for Dončić to sign a supermax contract or opt out of his current deal as the reason for making the move now, a year and a half ahead of time. According to Harrison, this was a preemptive measure to avoid a potentially chaotic summer. However, critics argue that this was a case of overreaction, given that Dončić had shown no clear signs of dissatisfaction with his current situation or desire to leave Dallas. In fact, his impending contract extension could have been addressed during the off